Hey guys, Nick here. So I thought I'd make this video as kind of a roundup to the new Rogue Legendary Daggers and everything that's changed over the last month or so. Again, if you haven't seen the other two videos, you should probably go check them out, just to make sure that you haven't missed anything. Now, down to all the stuff. As I talk, I'll now have a video playing in the background with the first of one of the tips that I'm going to show you. As it stands at the moment, the Gilneas guards in one of the quests can be quite a pain when you're trying to work your way to Creed, and there is a way to skip a lot of them, and hopefully this video should show you enough information so you can get past them easy enough. Now, I should tell you guys that it does require 2 people, and some of the patrols can be very tricky, and you'll end up wiping probably a lot of times. Well, I say wiping, it just resets you back to the start. But that leads me on to the next thing. There's lots of lore now when you first discover Ratheron. I don't have any footage of this, but I'll link the monologue below. It explains quite a lot of the background that wasn't ever spoken about before. It was almost missing a cutscene, and now they appear to have put in some sort of cutscene that just has lots of different camera angles and lots of lore going on. It goes on for a good 10 minutes or so, even more probably. Along with that, the first raid quest now requires 333 shadowy gems, up from 50. These don't drop from dragon soul creatures. They drop from inside the Elementium gem clusters, which drop from bosses. Each cluster has a chance to drop from a boss, and you can get between, I think I've seen 2 to 3 to 4, so I'm going to say between 2 and 4. I haven't read for sure anywhere else. And each cluster can contain up to 3 to 7 gems inside. As well as that, the ring that you looted from Hagara now only requires you to have it in your bags charging for 12 hours rather than being online for 12. Now, I for one completely adore this change. Having to be online for 12 hours just seemed so unreasonable. Well, for a legendary I suppose not so, but it seemed unnecessary I suppose. Now onto the more planning kind of stuff that as a raiding rogue I'm starting to look at. We have 3 raiding rogues, including myself, that come patch day are looking to obtain the first tier of Legendary Dagger. Now, to be able to do this, Hagara's pockets only respawn once every 12 hours. So, what we're planning on doing is clearing the 3 that you need to clear to be able to get up to Hagara, having the raid take a break, and us 3 rogues going into completely separate, completely different raids, looting her, going back to Stormwind, setting it off charging, and then joining back the main raid and killing her. We should be able to do this as it is normal mode, and all 3 of us will enter separate instances. I think we're going to try and test it on the PTR if we get chance to. But this should mean that all 3 of us will end up with the first tier within 12 hours of the patch, well, within 12 hours of the first 3 bosses dying, and us being able to get up to Hagara. Along with this video, I'll link a load of links down below that I think anybody who is looking to obtain the dagger should be reading and checking as often as possible. And I hope this helps some of you guys out there. Yeah, it's been a pleasure doing this little series. I think I'll end up doing one more when I finally obtain mine on live, just as a little update. But that's all for now, so thanks for watching, and please subscribe.